Good morning, class 7. Today's topic is physical quantities and measurement. A physical quantity is a quantity that can be measured. Length, area, volume, density, and speed are some examples of physical quantities. To express physical quantity, a magnitude and a unit are required. We will learn about some of the physical quantities in this chapter. Let us recall the concept of area and learn how we can find the area of irregular figures. A plane figure encloses a certain amount of surface on the plane it is drawn on. The amount of surface enclosed by a plane figure is called its area. The SI unit of area is meter square. 1 square meter is the area of a square whose each side is 1 meter in length. Now children, see the measuring of volume. When you fill water in bucket, it occupies a definite space in the bucket. This space represents the volume of water in the bucket. The total space occupied by an object is called its volume. Measuring the volume of solids. The volume of a solid figure is the total amount of space enclosed by it. Each unit of space in a solid figure is taken as a unit cube. A unit cube is a cube, the sides of which are of 1 unit in length. The volume of a unit cube is 1 cubic unit or unit volume. The unit of volume is meter cube or centimeter cube, cubic centimeter. Now children, see the measuring of volumes of liquids. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. They take the shape of the container they are kept in. The maximum volume of a liquid that a container can hold is known as its capacity. Capacity has the same unit as that of volume. The volume of a liquid is usually measured by measuring cans of different shapes and size. Conical measuring cans are used to measure liquids such as kerosene and petrol. Cylindrical measuring cans with long handles are commonly used to measure milk and edible oil. While reading the volume of a liquid in a measuring beaker or measuring cylinder, you must ensure that your eyes are in horizontal line with the level of the liquid. Measuring the volume of irregular solids. Irregular solids such as stones, metal, or screws do not have easily measurable dimensions, and thus it is not possible to measure the volume of such solids by using a formula. Volume of irregular solids can be measured indirectly by using a measuring cylinder. Now children, see the density. What do you know about density? The lightness or the heaviness of an object is directly related to its density. A heavy object has more mass than a light object for the same volume. More mass packed in a given volume means greater density. Thus, in general, substances that have high density are heavier and substances that have low density are lighter. The SI unit of density is kg per meter cube. Density of a substance is defined as its mass per unit volume. Now children, see how to determine the density of an irregular solid. To find out the volume of an irregular solid such as a small stone, a measuring cylinder is used. The measuring cylinder is filled nearly half with water and the level of water is read and noted down as V1. The stone is tied with a piece of thread as shown. It is then completely immersed in the water, taking care that the stone does not touch the wall or the bottom of the cylinder. The level of water increases and is noted down as V2. The volume of the stone is the difference of the final reading and the initial reading, that is V2 minus V1. Now, the density of the stone can be found by using the formula density equals to mass upon volume, where m is the mass of the stone. The mass of the stone can be determined by using a physical balance. Now, children, see what is a speed. In our daily life, if we see a car running fast, we say that its speed is fast. And if we see a bicycle moving slow, we say that its speed is slow. We describe the motion of a body as fast or slow in terms of speed. The distance traveled by a body in unit time is known as its speed. Speed equals to distance upon time. If an object travels for time t at speed v, it covers a distance given by s equals to v into t. If an object covers a distance s at a given speed v, the time it takes is given by t equals to s upon v. The SI unit of speed is meter per second. The speeds of fast-moving objects such as cars and trains are expressed in kilometer per hour.